You know, it would have been, what would have been really awkward is if we started this whole thing and I never unmuted my microphone, which I'm gonna say has been unmuted. I actually did catch it quite well this time. Guys, it's been too long since we've done Doki Doki Literature Club. I admit, uh, I didn't quite fully understand when I was going to get back to this game. I do want to play through it. I do want to finish it. I had a plan to do it in July, and with the blood point prestiging and all the stuff that had come out with Dead by Daylight, I really wanted to focus on that. And so a lot of my plans for July got offset slightly. But we're back. We're here. We're ready. I'm editing the screen just a little bit so it fits a little bit better. And we're going to get back into it. So I'm going to do just a little bit more tonight. I want to get something out, though. I want you guys to be able to watch and see me go through this. Um, oh, the main characters. I'm going to already struggle with the main characters' names. But this is going to YouTube, and Chapter 1's already out there, so if you guys want to see that. What I know is that I have agreed to join the club. We are going home, and I am getting ready to write my very first poem. So we'll see what kind of a literary genius I am or am not. We'll see what it looks like together. I'm gonna go ahead and log in. I'm gonna get started. I don't think we need to sit around and chat for too long on this. I tend to do that way too much on my own. Let's go in. Doki Doki. I remember being super happy and bubbly when it pops in. I've been told that this is a horror game, and even though there's this very unsettling message, I don't see it. Here's our wonderful cast of young ladies, and we'll see which one of them we can woo. Ah, okay. So here is, hold on. Wait, I already did this. Sayori. Okay, hold on. Escape. Oh, interesting. So it just jumps me forward. So I would like that was basically what I did, which I understand now looking back at it was nothing. It took me 2 minutes to just get through that, and that doesn't include the intro I did. Okay, so now we're going back. Great. Okay, cool. So I had met the four main characters. We had talked a little bit. I kind of got a little sense of each of their personality, at least on the surface. You know, it's hard to know somebody until you really spend some time talking to them. Um, but anyways, where I'm now walking back from school. Sayori, my best friend growing up. Natsuki, kind of the spunky cupcake creator. Yuri, who's a little bit quieter, a little bit more shy, and then Monica, who's like the ultimate achiever. School in a literature club. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Oh my god. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I'm probably not going to read everything, but, you know, we'll get to it. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I'm going to turn the audio up just a little bit more. There we go. Okay, hopefully that's not overpowering. Hopefully that's okay. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Interesting. Do they just always move? Interesting. Okay, so I don't remember all of our conversations. What I do remember, because I talked about it some, is that Yuri really liked horror. And between the three, Yuri seemed the nicest to me. So we're gonna... Do I start with horror, though? Like, do I want to open with horror? Is that the kind of person that I am? I feel like maybe insight is more my style, right? Maybe instead of picking a person to go for, what would I do? Who is Cabinaru? Definitely not Kitty Vanilla. Contamination just seems weird. Prayer and Hopeless are both, you know, not quite in the direction I'm looking for. Covet just seems strange. You don't want to open with Covet or Mouse. I'm going to go with Insight. Bouncy? What? I love singing. Anybody who watches this channel knows that I'm all about singing. Okay, okay, okay. Cheeks? Oh my god. Insight, singing, breathe. Yep. Sorry, this is actually a word I've never seen. I've seen effluent before. I've never seen efflugent. Let me... Hold on one moment. One moment. This is where I admit my... Radiant, brilliant. Interesting. I think I like memories most out of these. I need to write these down because I'm already forgetting. Oh my goodness, this is turning into a disaster. I'm liking time. Aura and sensation are both, you know, cool too. Time. Music I've already chosen. Is it bad if I choose the same thing multiple times? There's some really weird stuff in here, right? Like, you can go hella dark. I don't think I'm an innately dark person, right? Like, I could go in that direction, but I don't think that's me. I don't want to be too on the nose about it, but let's do love. I feel bad. Hope. Laugh. Laugh or bubbles. Laugh. Heart? Heart. Oh no. Oh no. Fun. I think fun is what I'm looking for. Fun. Climax. Jesus Christ. I feel like you can do some very crude stuff in this game, and I feel like it supports it. Adventure. Oh man. Okay, we already. This is pretty clear where this is going now. Okay. I like daydream. Daydream or dream. I think dream is better than daydream. Unrestrained. Tenacious is pretty cool. Special and wonderful both really jump out at me as good too. We just did dream though. What about vivid? Oh, it's already together. Like, there's a lot of cool things in here. Together's kind of my jam, right? I mean, if it's a dating sim and we're going somewhere, I'm doing together. Starscape. Oh my goodness, look at Starscape. Pout. Oh, Starscape. Infinite Dazzle Explode. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm excited. This is kind of cool. I'm curious how this turns out, like what this turns into. I think infinite. Sunny. Comfort or peace? We did do universe. We're kind of in a space vibe. We're going to go universe. Okay, last one. Spinning is interesting. Fear is interesting for this precious blanket. None of these really I love. I don't know in what context they're going to take spinning. I do feel like we've turned into a solar system vibe as we picked these. So spinning is jumping out at me. Definitely not lust cry. Like lust, you can't do stuff like you can't come out of the gates with this. It's too fast. It's too soon. No, 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 no. And Fluffy, I'm just not a Fluffy. Fluffy's not, you know, it's not me. It's not my jam. I'm gonna go with Spinning. Spinning and Precious, but again, Precious even feels a little forward, you know. Oh, nice. Okay. Hey, everybody at least made it on. I'm sorry, Nightgown? Melody is almost definitely where we're going. Melody. Well, let's see what we wrote. Well, hi again, Monica. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. I mean, I made a promise. It's Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm here for the long haul, Monica. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me. See, look at that. Me and my character, we're in sync. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everybody else is already hanging out. Thank you for keeping your promise. Absolutely, Yuri. I am excited to be here. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. It's not. Honestly, I probably had more fun writing that poem than I thought I would. Make you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? There's only, guys, there's only one way to go. Sometimes you just have to make the decision. Like, you can weigh everything, but at the end of the day, you have to make the decision and just dive in. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. See, Natsuki's holding me accountable, and I appreciate that. Suri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. This is a true statement, I didn't, but you three have won me over. 4. The 4 of you. And last year, too. Listen, not everybody's a club guy, and that's okay. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. Well, you know, we'll see. I did write a poem. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Is that like a death threat? That feels like a death threat. Have a big mouth for someone who keeps your manga collection in the club room. What kind of manga are we talking about? Oh, the embarrassment. Oh, no. Also, can we discuss how Monica just, like, outs the other two and puts them, like, on the spot all the time? Saying Monica and manga. Oh, no. I mean, I'm not going to disagree. If you love manga, it has some amazing storytelling. I'm sorry, Natsuki. It's not you. Don't worry, guys. Hey, Sayori. Cabner always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. True statement. True statement. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. You would probably have to ask. This is where we deviate. I would need specific requests to help with something like that. Like cooking and cleaning my room. Definitely not true. Definitely not true. Terrible cook. I did clean my room today, which was pretty exciting. I mean, I cleaned it up some. It's better than it was. It's still, it's a long road, but we're getting there. Brick by brick. How dependable. Well, you know, I'm not going to turn down a compliment. Sorry, that's because your room is messy. It's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Oh, okay, that's spicy. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? We are good friends. Thank you for noticing, Yuri. I might be a little jealous. Ooh. Oh, well, why is that, Yuri? How come? You and Cabner can become good friends, too. Listen, there's no such thing as too many friends. Oh. Look at the nervous hair twirl. Telltale sign. Oh, and I'm getting nervous, too. Sayori, no idea. Going right over the head. Seems oblivious to the weird situation you just put me into. Totally happy. Yuri, very, very weirded out. Clearly, I'm feeling a little uncomfortable, but you know. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Did she now? Go on, Yuri. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Oh no, we have the hair twirl and the blushing. Oh. I've been there. I've been super stressed out. Sorry, it might sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Just tell me. Just if you're in this situation, you're feeling nervous, just truck forward. And whatever happens, happens. It's okay. Oh no, now... We have caught up. We're starting to understand. It took a little while, but we're here. Don't worry about it. It's okay. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so I'll only be excited. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Exactly. It'll make me happy no matter what. I like me. I'm going to be honest. I'm a big fan of me. I'm a pretty cool person so far. It is. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. I am such a good person. Let's go. Okay, what do you got, Yuri? Pulls out a book. Oh, please be a horror book. Please be a horror book. Go on. We could what? What could we do, Yuri? I'm not gonna lie. I'm a glutton for attention, and I'm eating this up. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? Listen, I think she knows exactly what she's doing. Yuri knows exactly the role she's playing right now, but she's giving a great performance. Kind of book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. You know what I do appreciate? Yuri knows I don't read very much, and she chose a short book. Which, like, you know, I don't want to put too fine a point on it, but one of the issues that I run into with a lot of literature is that stories that go really, really long and stories that just go on forever, I tend to find a point where I do lose steam and I lose interest, and that's typically where I stop with a lot of books. And now if it's something I'm just absolutely enamored with, I'll just zone in, and it'll be like, this is what I'm reading, and this is what my life is about for the next 24 to 48 hours, and I just eat that book up, and then I'm done with it. But any book, the longer it takes me to get through a book, the more likely I am to give up partway through. And Yuri is like right on the dot, trying to introduce me to something new. Even if I'm not into a book, if I get something small, something super digestible, that's so much easier, right? That's such a good way to get somebody started into something. Yuri's on point right now. Oh, and the relief. Look at that. No more hair twirling. We're coming back out of the stress. Yuri, you did great. And an invitation to, you know, keep discussing. I keep looking over here because when I stream, this is where my chat is. And so I look over as if somebody's going to have some part of the conversation, and it's just not there. Which is okay. I apologize because when I'm doing YouTube, I really need to be looking up to you guys because this is the audience here. It's gonna be a tough habit to break. I wanted to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Interesting. Okay. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. This is a way less organized look than I was expecting, especially coming in and like Natsuki coming up to me like, listen, you better be reading. If you're not part of literature club, like if you're not doing the literature, you're out. And it seems like there's not much to be done. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Interesting. Not at all what I was expecting. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think that what I'm experiencing right now is a little bit of a defeat of the expectations of what this club was going to be about. I thought we were going to be talking about literature. I stayed up all night writing this poem. I had to choose 20 different words. That's not easy. That takes effort. That's a lot of soul searching for me, okay? Exactly. Listen, I'm a social creature. I need interaction with people. I can do books, I can do literature, but it's got to go somewhere, okay? Ah, lightning strikes the old brain, doesn't it? I mean, it's okay. Get a snack, you know, get a little decaf coffee, something to wake yourself up. Don't do it. There are so many right choices in this situation. You can engage with any of the people in the room. You can open up the book and at least page through it a little bit, get an idea of what's going on. Falling asleep is not a choice. Stand up and walk around, get the blood flowing. Please don't fall asleep, me. Oh, there's concern. Okay. Well, now this is more interesting. Literature club is a tough sell. They're not wrong. I like the positivity. What literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. This is true. People have just gone through a full day of school, a full day of learning. They want to relax, they want to unwind, they want to do something a little bit more fun and light. Most of the time, obviously, everybody's going to have some different preferences, but a large majority of the student population is probably going to feel that way, right? So how do we fix this? It's not like that at all, you know. That's right. Take this different perspective. Come from a different angle. Let's see what we can do. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Now, how do we do that? This is the challenge. Another excellent question. We're really setting ourselves up for success. I like the brainstorming. Sayori. Yep. Let's see what we get. I mean, it does, doesn't it? Okay, yeah, I'm with Monica. I'm in Camp Monica right now. I'm very confused on how it doesn't solve the issue. Let's continue. Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So how do we disguise literature is not literature? Sayori is correct. If you're marketing from a weak standpoint, you've got to understand how to grab people's attention. You know? How many times in college did somebody get me by offering me a bagel first and then told me about the club or the charity or the thing they were doing? Listen, free food is such a great way to get people invested in stuff that I normally don't care about because I'll do a lot for free food. I'll do a lot. It's just how it is. It's who I am. We got it. And look, it's, if only we had somebody in the previous episode who had made baked goods that they shared with all of us. If only that were an option. Oh, okay, we're introspecting on Sayori. Yeah, I mean, Sayori's got a really good point here. Monica's like hitting the nail on the head as far as how, like, what do we need to do when we have people, but Sayori's understanding that we need to grab them first. It's rare to see her to hear her deliberating like this. Monica taking the advice. Listen, I haven't played this game before, but there's just an obvious easy sell for this kind of stuff. It's food. What kind? Could it be cupcakes? Could it be cupcakes? Oh, it's cupcakes. Oh, it's so good. Let's go. Guys. I just, you know, I am so in tune with the members of this club. We are of one mind. Tsuki makes the best cupcakes. Yes, she does. That works out perfectly. Speak to my creative tummy. I love it. Cupcakes it is then. Now, granted, I like that this whole conversation is happening. Natsuki is not part of it at all. I feel like Natsuki is a little underappreciated and maybe not considered enough in this group. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Oh. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. That's honestly, this here is beautiful. I love it. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. That is something that I've always liked. What is it like experiencing things through another person's perspective? Like, I have a very kind of clear, defined worldview. I know the things that I like. I know the things that I don't like. I know that how I like to be addressed and talked to and interacted with, and I know how I don't like it. It'd be very interesting to kind of experience the same things from another person's perspective, from another person's sort of viewpoint, and really see what it feels like to see the exact same thing, but when you're coming from a totally different mindset. Hello. How are you? Okay. It's okay. We're gonna a little close there, but that's fine. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. Oh, she's onto me. It's your fault for sleeping like that. We're not doing anything. What do you expect from me? I would never. Me? No. Except you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. There is always time for anime. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. Oh no, Sayori's getting on my case again. Wasn't this what I was just talking about? I let her get on my case because, yeah. Oh, it's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? Oh, this has been a big personal growth thing for me, is making sure that I'm taking time for myself and taking care of myself, for those of you wondering from home. Oh, not every day. I feel like the turns are tabling pretty quickly in this conversation here. We were on the defensive, and now we press. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? That's, oh, the shock. The appalling self-reflection and realizing that the situation you were in was not the healthy, well-balanced situation you thought you were in. Been there. Been there. It's a secret. I don't... Is it? Uh-huh. I mean, if you're saying it's a secret, I already know it's not a good look. What appears to have happened now is that we now both have social nukes that we could use on each other at any point in time, which I think will set us into a very nice, healthy stalemate. I can't even do that. Ooh, the shade I'm throwing. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. I also need more explanation from myself. Go on me. Clearly in a rush this morning. Here comes the Sherlock Holmes explanation. We got 2 or 3 more lines. I'd say 3 or 4 more lines of this. Let's go. Okay, we're in a rush this morning. 1. Look at your hair. It's sticking all out around here. 2. Oh, this is a bridge too far, me. We're overstepping a bit here. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, so we're at 2. 3. We're at 3. And there's a toothpaste sign on your collar right here. That's 4. Can we cut off at 4? I'm sorry. I'm doing what? Oh, this is on the collar. This is fine. I'm so invested in us stopping the declarations here. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Guys, I'm not driven by aesthetic. It's just not what matters. It's not what shows you who a person really is. You meanie. Oh, no, I went to 5. Damn it, we were so close. We were so close. Well, this is just scandalous now. I would slap me at this point. I would give me a good slap. This is like, we had a bridge too far a moment ago, and like maybe being a little too close. This is borderline backhand. Yeah. I agree, Sayori. I'm not a good person anymore. No! No. Oh, Cab Naru. You're better than this. You're so much better than this. What is she, like a child? Like, you don't button a girl's blazer who's your age? This is not appropriate. I am appalled at myself. It is weird. This is super weird. I definitely need a slap now. The button might come off. I overestimated myself. I'm an idiot. I'm the dumbest human being alive. This is awful. This is so bad. Borderline train wreck at this point. Borderline train wreck. How am I this clueless? Oh. You know what? At least she's excited. At least she's got something to put her cap on. I do hate buttoned, like, just clothing for that reason. I feel so stiff and constrained in them. That's the part that's rough. I'm actually with Sayori. I'm on Team Sayori for this particular piece. Phew. What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Ooh. Ooh. She won't have a boyfriend. But. Oh. Oh. This relationship's just weird on both sides. Got it. Okay, it's not just my character. Okay, cool. Now listen, I served this up myself. You can't button a girl's blazer. You can't button a girl's blazer and not expect for her to think something's amiss. A fair rebuttal. Fair rebuttal. Wow. That's a spicy offer there, Sayori. Here we go. Poem time. Oh, thanks, Sayori. Shots away to receive her poem. Of course I remembered Monica. 20 whole words. Never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Of loose leaf, torn in a spiral notebook. This checks out. This is very on brand for Sayori. Wrote hers in a composition notebook, also on brand. Hold on, wait. We're supposed to read this in pairs, but there's 5 of us. Okay. Yuri gave me the book. I think that I want to share my poem with Yuri first because she was kind enough to give me the book. I think that's where I'm going. Yep, we're going with Yuri first. Yeah, I think Yuri would be fair. I think she'd be honest, but I think she'd be nice about it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, this is a train wreck. You don't come out of oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. This is so bad. Okay, maybe it's not bad. Oh no, she's trying to figure out how to be nice about not liking it. She doesn't like the poem. Oh no, this is how you let somebody down easy. This is how you let them know that, like, oh, she's gonna tell me I'm scattered. She's gonna tell me I'm all over the place. We saw like the two little characters popping up all over the place, and then there were a couple Natsukis popped up. Oh, she's gonna tell me I'm not focused. Oh no, guys, this is bad. Here we go. Hit me with it, Yuri. Yep, yep. You're dealing with an amateur. Oh. Oh, it's you can't say no and have that face. The mortification of being rude is so much worse than just being honest. A little bit. A little bit. Okay, let's go, Yuri. Okay, okay. Let's see what they are. What are they? What are my mistakes? Okay, this is nice. This is relating with herself and kind of saying that, hey, I've been here before, so this is okay. I'm feeling more comfort in this situation. Okay, what does that mean? Thank you. So I'm not. I'm gonna tell myself I'm not totally off on my understanding of my mistake. Both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Style. Expressiveness. Got it. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. So this is important, right? If you're listening to somebody and they're a person that struggles to share, in my experience, making sure that they feel like comfortable sharing feels pretty important. And I feel like I have done a nice job of that so far. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, she's starting to get into the comfort zone and we can get like the depth of her knowledge. I love this. It's not your fault. I'm getting it's not your faulted. I'm like me is now feeling stupid. Telling me things. Okay, I can take this advice. See valuable feedback. Honestly, I do too. I'm actually pretty happy I came to Yuri first. This feels really nice. Natsuki's gonna rip it apart. I think I only got her to jump like once or twice. Oh, Yuri throwing shade on Natsuki too. I feel so bad for Natsuki. To Natsuki, it better be to Natsuki. She deserves the apology. She's the one getting thrown shade. Oh yeah, let's see what Yuri cooked up. Oh no, hold on. How do I go back? I missed one. Okay, shoot. That's on me, guys. I clicked too fast. Ghost under... The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Let me absorb it. I wanted to read it, but I do want to sit here and absorb it for a moment. This is so sad. I like this a lot. Like, it's sad, but it's beautiful. The music doesn't do it justice. They needed to change the musical tone for this song. Sorry. That's really good. The handwriting is not bad. Let's be very clear. I would agree, honestly. I did like the poem. I feel like I get a lot for the number of words used. I'm a very verbose person, and I feel like oftentimes I use too many words when I'm trying to describe or explain myself or just anything. And it's cool to see people like this who give you a very small number of words, but I had a very vivid picture in my head, and that I really, really appreciate. Oh. Excuse me? I really wanna know what that means. Of course she's in a horror movie. Of course she's into ghosts. Is it about yourself? Is it yourself struggling? The flicker back, I think, is the important piece, right? I thought that was strange when I was reading it at first. The light flickers and I flicker back. It is two beings communicating to each other that are kind of indifferent. I don't know, let's skip. Yeah, there's always deeper meaning. Or there should be. I think in good poetry and good storytelling, there should be undercurrents. Being symbolically compared to a ghost, but it could be a real person. Now, I think this is an underselling of the self, an underselling of her own person and what she's capable of, and I think that she just needs the right person to help show her that while the future might not be what you expect or necessarily what you're looking for, you're capable of finding a bright, happy future. I hope I pick these things up. I've always been an okay writer. I've never been a great artistic writer, right? Like I went to school, I studied science. I was very good at like analyzing and processing information, but beautiful writing has always escaped me. I kind of want to know what's going on with Natsuki. My other concern in the game is that I won't be able to show it to everybody. So I think I'm just in general a little less interested in Natsuki as a character so far. So I am gonna go to Monica, and we'll see what she has to say. Well, hi Monica. This also feels like a weird kind of alternate reality of speed dating, right? Like let's sit down and yeah. I'm having a great time. We should go paintballing. I would love to do some paintball. Oh, yeah, I'd be terrified. I'd be horribly. Could you imagine trying to feel comfortable bringing things up to Monica, who just. Monica comes off to me as that person who knows everything that needs to be done, how to do everything, even with the conversation that her and Sayori had previously. I'd be so intimidated to try and bring ideas up to someone like Monica. I feel like she'd actually do a really good job supporting and enabling them in a way that's like smart and well done, but it would be terrifying. I agree. But it's nice that she's opening that door early, and I appreciate that. You know, you need to make sure that people know that like this is okay. I do. But I guess I have to. It is a literature club. Let's watch the facial expression. Oh, she likes it. Oh, interesting. Okay. A look of concern? Interesting. Okay, go on. Excuse me, Monica, how does Sayori talk? What do you mean? What do you mean? How does she talk about me? Well, she's my best friend. Could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. I like how they're like, I don't think that was necessarily an insult, but there's definitely some like, they're throwing something at each other. Oh, I have a gentle feel to my writing. That I like. Happiness and sadness. Fair. Ah. Okay. Experiment how? Always help you find what suits you the most. Well, thank you so much. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. That's actually nice. So far I like both Yuri and Monica. I feel like both of their advice is very nice. I think Yuri kind of comes from a more structural standpoint where there are things that naturally fit really well together, and there are certain structures and styles and like essences of writing that are just going to create a nice cohesive flow. And then Monica's giving me that like, yes, but you can still be yourself. Like I think both of these pieces of information can both be true and can kind of coexist as I develop as a writer. Oh, but I do, Monica. I have to impress them. Oh, look at that little laugh. Oh, ha, ha, ha. The laughter with an ellipsis is like the most, like, ha, ha, ha. I would love to read Monica's poem. Oh, don't. Monica definitely knows she's good and she's underselling herself right now. Interesting. Is there a need? Is there a need to be the best? Is there some urge to be, you know, the perfect person? Will we see the fractures of Monica as we continue with what is definitely a horror game? Perhaps the Visage, which is being played tomorrow night, by the way. Well, tonight. This is going to go out tomorrow, so this will be tomorrow. Yeah. Visage, playing Visage on Wednesdays right now, for those of you who are interested. But will the Visage crack? Will we begin to see the true Monica and the effect that the weight of this pressure to perform and excel has on her? I think we might. Okay, now it's not fun when she's being open and honest about it. I wanted this to be a big reveal. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. This is fucking dark. This is hella dark. Hold on. The spackle protrudes. That realization suddenly that you were not in the state of freedom that you thought you were, and you were actually the one entrapped. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. The turn. The turn. Like, it was already strange and bizarre and just really odd. And then all of a sudden, it goes from that to just, like, hellish down here. Holy shit. My question is, this is a whole of infinite choices. And you are looking out from infinite choices, and he is like, this dynamic here is interesting, and this I don't admit I don't fully understand. This is one of the things I'd sit and ponder longer, but I do want to continue on. But this is cool. I actually really enjoy this. This game is so much more fun than I thought it was going to be. What do I... I can agree with this. I don't think I necessarily orated it particularly well, but I do think that there was a very clear desire to have that, to kind of have that pacing. Epiphany, okay. So there's a big moment in Monica's life. Fair. Establish boundaries with what you're comfortable with. Yeah, sometimes you just need to write. I love this. Sometimes the worst thing to do is to be stuck forever trying to make something perfect. Sometimes it's better to make something that's okay, and then the next time try and maybe make it better, and then continue to build up, but don't focus on being the absolute best the first time. Allow yourself the kind of grace to grow as you go. I like that advice, Monica. Thank you for sharing. She said she kind of leaded me to Sayori, and I think this poem gives the least amount of value to Natsuki, so. Oh, thank you. I'm a glutton for compliments. I eat them up. Ah. The similarities that Monica was talking about, we begin to see them developing here. I haven't talked to Natsuki yet. I understand you better than a lot of other people. That's true. Sayori would have the most insight into me as a person, and even though she might not have a conventional understanding of like literature and like structure, and I think that the advice that Monica and Yuri can give is from a writing perspective. Sayori can understand the literature from my perspective best. It's a Cab Naru poem. A Cab Naru poem. She is weird, but it is in a very endearing way. I am a part of the club now. Oh? Wait, when did I ever say I was selfish? I feel like that might have been a little projection there, but okay. Try new things. I'm not sure if I see the full. I'm here for literature. Ah, okay. Okay, me. Notice how this is interesting. It's interesting that Monica and Sayori preface this with how bad they are. And Yuri was more like, it's not what I typically do, but Yuri knew it was good. Dear Sunshine. Aww. Is this like a love letter to the sun? Sorry, I need to read this. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy... I love this line so much. I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If I wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay, so maybe not. Maybe we don't finish off on the highest point down here. Hold on, I'm writing this down. I actually really like this line. Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? That's... Folks, that's poetry. I really like that. I'm gonna keep that in my back pocket. That's super cute. I love this. This is probably more my level of writing, if I'm being very honest. While I really loved Yuri's poem and I thought it was beautiful, I can't do that. Like, I know my own limitations as a person. And Monica's is one. Like, Monica and Yuri both had poems that I could read so easily and would just absolutely love and adore. But me as a writer, like, this is way more my level. But I love this. This makes me so happy. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of this one. Ah! I like that I took the time to write a poem and Sayori's sitting here just throwing one together. I'm not... Ah, man, I just don't interact with her very well. Oh, sorry. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. It does very much strike me as a Sayori poem. This is perfect for her. I made eggs and toast. It's a... I guess I look forward to it. I guess I look forward to it. Let's cross this out. Well, I look forward to it. It's okay to be confident. Oh, I don't know, guys. Who should we pick next? Who should it be? Okay, Natsuki. Honestly, I'm going to level with you. I don't feel like I'm going off on the worst start with this. Exactly. I'm okay with this conversation so far. And none of it, if we remember, like, one or two things caused her little character to pop up. Do you want to get smacked? Not particularly, but I don't even think I'm asking for it just yet. I do feel like I'm required to read every poem, so I shall. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek. Cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I admit when I like combed through it the first time, this was fly, and I was like, this is awful. This does redeem it, right? This redeems it slightly. This is definitely the weakest that I've read. But there's like an inherent cynicism to this, and a cynicism in humanity that even though this is very, very simplistic, there's like a very clear like, look at what all of these beings, all of these living creatures can do, and we can't do any of that. Because I think that the idea is not just that people can try to like be as good as this, which is how I initially also read it. It's that people can try to be any of these, but will always fall short. That the best we can ever do as humans is try, and that's the peak of our accomplishment. It is in my opinion deeper than it seems, but I think that it could have been a little stronger. But I like it. It's something that maybe was done rather quickly, but it's cool. This is the piece of like abstract art you'd find, right? That doesn't necessarily have a whole lot of like physical work put into creating it, but there's probably a lot of mental work put into like thinking about it. A lot of the energy for something like this is probably put in before the pen hits the paper, and then that is actually probably the least invested part. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Okay. The surprise, the shock. Yeah, exactly. Super digestible, very easy to understand. It was great. Oh my god, I didn't even think about the fact that perhaps the animals are people and she is the person being. Oh my goodness. Holy shit, that's so sad. Natsuki, you can do way more than that. You aren't just somebody who can just try. You can accomplish great things yourself. This is a poem about somebody who hasn't found themselves yet, who hasn't discovered like who they are. It's so much better. It's so much better. This isn't about people in general. This is about Natsuki herself. Okay, let's continue. Interesting. Eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it, which is very unsatisfying. That's really cool. I'd love to be the person that was smart enough and read and really like was intuitive with literature enough that I could read that poem and like call that out. God, I wish I was that person. Yeah, exactly. Let people have their victories. Sharing pieces of yourself is stressful. I don't know if I feel like that. I feel like I came out pretty okay for my first poem. True. But I'm the newest member. It's okay, me. Give myself some grace. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, their communication styles are so different. Just so different. Oh. Have you ever had this where you try to like communicate and connect with somebody and the two of you are just on such different wavelengths that you really can't hit that point of understanding one another? Mm-hmm. It's not cute, it's super tragic. It's incredibly sad. Yuri, you would love this if you understood it. You completely missed it, Natsuki. She had no idea what she was looking at. You missed it, Yuri. You didn't get this one. The structure isn't there. Yuri's all about form and function. The words themselves must evoke the beauty, and they must be well structured, and it needs to be put together perfectly. It has to be immaculate. It's got to be the perfect cake, you know? And Natsuki's the cupcake person, right? Yuri's over here making like 5-layer cakes, like wedding cakes, just beautiful structure, beautiful like look and appearance. And Natsuki's like, no, I can get the exact same taste in a way simpler format. I can make it taste just as good without all of the extra bells, whistles, all the extra fluff. Just a fundamental shift in how something needs to appear in order to evoke the desired emotion. Which is interesting because both their poems are about sadness. I'm starting to understand a little bit more why Yuri is, you know, a little bashful, and I'm beginning to understand why she said what she said about Natsuki. This is not a good relationship between the two of them. I think this is unfair from Natsuki. It's important that people that both appreciate and don't appreciate your art are able to like explain and give their position and their opinion, because otherwise you're not going to grow. You're just not going to grow in the same way. I did like it. Now, this is also a little unfair to say that you won't take advice, you'll only give it. She's not wrong, I did. They're both right now. I do feel like I'm being put in the middle of something that I don't want to be in. Don't. No. Oh, no. No. Don't. Oh, no. If the game makes me choose which poem I liked better, I'm gonna cry. This is fine. I can handle with this kind of embarrassment. Oh, the change in tone. This could still turn on me. I need to like go to the bathroom right now. I need to step out. I need to get away from this. I need to not be. Don't look at me, you two. You just keep having your conversation. Just keep doing your thing. I am a conflict averse person. Oh no. Oh no, that was not the right thing to say. Oh, Sayori, don't even come into this mess. You're not ready. You're not ready. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, yeah, just keep going. That's a low blow. Do you also wonder, like, if you go back into chapter 1, like, is there a difference? I don't know. Yeah, Monica, also, just... Monica, you either put your foot down in like a super hard shutdown way, or this is not going to work. The nice approach. Together. Nope. I am not here for this. I am not ready. I am not looking to engage. Nope. I don't think either of them are looking particularly great right now. It's not necessarily more effective. It's different, but I see where you're coming from. Some people like that level of depth and complexity, but it's not necessary for like creative and well done art. I think that both places have a valid existence in the world of literature. Oh no. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's harsh. The last part really crosses over a line that I don't like. Every one of these choices is awful. Okay. So I don't think it's fair to throw Sayori under the bus. I think that's like objectively just a bad thing. This is me passing the buck, right? So if I do this, I just throw Sayori under the bus. You know. I think that between these two, and I've already mentioned this, I am a more verbose person. I like words. I love words. I'm not always the best at using them. I'm not always the best at speaking, but I really enjoy them. And while I really ended up appreciating and liking Natsuki's simplicity and really being able to just go straight to the point in a way that was admittedly more creative than I gave it credit for on the surface, I'm going to go with Yuri. And I feel so bad. I did like... Oh, no. Oh God. She was... I think she was kind of being mean at first, right? She was not willing to accept advice first. Yeah, I think that Natsuki is in the wrong here. More in the wrong. I think they both said some things that were rather hurtful and harmful, but I think Natsuki did start it. Kind of is. That is fair. Like, the undertone, and if you really look at what was happening, it's definitely true. Yes! Yes, okay. I feel so much better about this situation. I feel like I'm doing okay. I'm doing the best that I can. Oh, no. That sequence was not right. I feel so bad for Natsuki. A walk would actually probably be a great thing. Oh no, Natsuki, it's not bad. This is tough. This is everything I hate. I hate conflict so much. Why? Don't be embarrassed. I don't hate you. I mean, everybody makes mistakes and it's okay. She did bring some heat, right? True. Everybody's allowed to make mistakes. Everybody's allowed to be upset. Everybody's allowed to have their feelings hurt. And everybody should feel comfortable expressing their frustration. I think there's sometimes better ways to do it, but you know, I'm not perfect. About, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. What are you talking about, Yuri? Yes! Yes, be oblivious. Be oblivious. Perfect. Give them an out. Holy moly, okay. At least Natsuki and I were able to share a positive moment. I feel so bad for her, though. Same thing tomorrow, another poem. I want to impress everybody. I am very much a people pleaser, and I've learned to accept that about myself. Between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? This is actually a good question for you to inquire. This might just be how the two of them interact. This might be the space that they live in their relationship, and that would actually make me feel a lot better. Oh no, I feel worse. No, of course not. That would have been more comforting. Oh no, shoot, that's the second time I did that. Dang it. I don't know what critical information I missed now. That's honestly really nice. You know, okay, okay. She is a little ray of sunshine, isn't she? Ah. Ah, okay, okay, Cavnaru. That is an extreme undervaluation of a human being. Wow. Okay. All right. I'm going to pause here. We've been going for over an hour. Good lord. I have a feeling Doki Doki Literature Club is going to take me way longer to get through than probably most other people, but I'm having a great time, and I'm honestly really liking just, you know, living in this moment. So we'll probably go with something I think a little darker with this next poem, but I want to save here. Okay. And we're going to exit out. And that's all I have for right now. I'm going to wind down. I'm going to get this set up. We're going to get this ready for YouTube. And we'll probably have this shipped out tomorrow. So thank you guys for kind of watching me. If you are enjoying this, if you're liking the commentary and kind of, you know, just what I'm saying, I guess, consider liking and subscribing. We will be going through all of Doki Doki Literature Club. I will be working on getting more of these videos out more consistently. And I do. I just hope you're having fun. I'm actually very much enjoying this game. It's fun to be able to kind of talk and explore the space. Reading the poems is super cool. I kind of wish I could see the poems that I wrote and see exactly what they look like. That'd be really neat. So I'll look at that a little bit more. But so far, this is great. It is at a minimum an incredibly interesting game that I wasn't expecting to enjoy in the way that I have. That's all I have for right now. I hope you guys have a wonderful time. I hope you enjoy yourselves, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye, guys. Hey guys, thanks for watching. This is Cabinaroo. If you enjoyed the content, please consider subscribing. You can find me on Twitch or the next video.